Hello gorgeous soul, I'm back with your weekly Tarotscope. This one is for the week starting the 17th of February. Use your intuition to see if this reading resonates with you. It won't be for everyone, but hopefully you can pick up some inspiration regardless. Aries, let's see what we've got in store for you this week. We're in very exciting astrological times. Mercury is retrograde, but let's see if we've got some tarot wisdom for you. Aries, Aries, Aries. Weekly astrology. Okay. The Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Rods, the Nine of Swords, behind you, thank Goddess, the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Lovers, oh, the Eight of Wands, the Arrows of Love, the Three of Swords, and the Chariot. Well, actually, this seems to me to be quite a Mercury retrograde reading. In your centre, the first card I always see is very important. You've got the Three of Cups. There's some great friends around you and a great sense of camaraderie. And perhaps there'll be a get-together this week and you're feeling good. You know who your trusted sisters are, your trusted theys. These are the people that keep you centred no matter what's going on. You might be feeling, also there might be a kind of a maternal mother figure, the Queen of Swords. They don't necessarily express themselves like you. They're more detached, they're more logical. But sometimes for us Aries, this is great to have a Queen of Swords in our life who doesn't just go careering in and then impulsively do things and act and become all over emotional. I'm an Aries, I know. If I feel something in a minute, everybody knows about it because I express it, boom, without thinking, without counting to 10. So listen and heed the advice of a person around you this week who is logical and breaks things down for you. You might be feeling a bit of internal pressure recently. This is the position of your unconscious and what's hidden beneath. So you know, you felt a lot of pressure. Maybe you felt that you had to live up to other people's expectations. Perhaps you were handling many different jobs. But you know what I always say about this card? This human is on the top of the hill winning. So you are there, you are winning. Don't let the stress get to you. And, you know, I could see looking at the recent past, it has been a stressful time. Perhaps you haven't been yourself. I can relate to that. In your immediate future, there are some choices to be made, and you have the opportunity to choose a new dream, or to where are you going to channel your energies? What do you want to put your energies into? You know, if you're a typical Aries or Aries rising, you can create and put your energy into many different things, but sometimes we dissipate our energy by doing that. Sometimes we don't achieve everything we could achieve if we just focused in one direction. So choose out of all these different cups, out of all your different desires, which one are you going to go for? Which one do you want to put your vibes into? And it could actually be a new job, or you may be thinking of studying something new. But right now, or maybe at the beginning of the week, you're like, oh, I feel a bit trapped. I can't see the wood for the trees. You know, again, as I always say about this card, this human could leap forward out of that prison and unbind their hands and rip off that blindfold. You know, you have the power to make a decision. You have the power to move on. You might be questioning issues to do with a relationship. You may be thinking you've got lots of hopes and fears around love and a relationship. And indeed, your love life and your sense of energy around your love life is moving on, is going forward. But you're still maybe hankering some old pain, some old resentment, or some old heartbreak. Allow the energy to flow forward. There is no, I mean, obviously honour your feelings, honour your emotions, get some therapy, talk to a friend, meditate on it. You know, write a love letter to yourself, or write a letter expressing your fears and grievances and burn that letter. Do something to acknowledge this pain, but then be prepared to go forward. The energy is all about moving on for you, and you're at a time where something significant is going to happen. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about life changing. You know, sometimes we're stuck, we do the day-to-day reality, we have the same experiences, and then something magical happens. The wheel turns, life changes. And this card reminds us that nothing is static, nothing remains the same. Life is always in flux. And in fact, the only thing we can be sure of is that things will change and move on. But guess what? This turn of the wheel is bringing you into a much stronger position. So trust yourself, allow yourself to move on, know that you are strong, good things are coming. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, micheleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
Hello, I'm Maya. I am a psychic intuitive. My vocation, I believe, is to work with spirit in order to hopefully help heal. The reading can be about romance, can be about career change, direction. It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and give some validations. So it was a psychic reading, not just a counselling session. What is great is when they come back again and say, oh Maya, you were right about that. You hit the nail on the head. How did you know that? But I always remind them, it's not me, it's spirit. I'm merely a conduit for spirit, like a little kind of dial on the old radios that I've been given a gift to be able to tune into the frequency. The messages come from spirit. I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out where we can really spoil ourselves.